Right, morning everyone, Adam here going Overland. Today we're going to install a Joolca hot water tap to the Lifestyle Breakaway. It's got a perfect little spot for it, so I'll show you how we've mounted it. It's pretty clever, and run through how we're going to plumb it all up and how it'll work, and yeah, what I've done so far. I've done a few little things so far, mocked it up, and then we'll go through and show a few other things we've done during lockdown. Alright, so here's the hot tap. It's a Joolca. I went with the Joolca because very reliable, good reviews online, great warranty, great after sales service from what I've been reading. Yeah, they're the bee's knees if you want hot water, reliable hot water. We used to have a portable little cube one, and everything on it failed. And it was great when it worked, but then when it didn't work, it was horrible. Couldn't use it, couldn't even use the pump. So yeah, have a look at this though. This is the Lifestyle Breakaway, and look at this. It fits in there perfect. Close the door up, lock it up, and it's away. So what have we done? So it's only mocked in there right now. But as you can see, it's a bit hard with the shadows. See this mount here? He swings out. You swing it to the side. That's it there. It's a TV mount. Now we got all this from Road Tech Marine. Great company across Australia, and we're not sponsored by them, but they've got everything you need. Yeah, big store. Everything for camping, caravanning, boating, all that sort of stuff. So, why have I mounted it like this? Well, we're somewhere for a few days. I don't want someone just to walk up, grab it, disconnect the lines and walk off. So it's bolted in there, so no one can just walk up and pinch it. So what do? We're going to have the pump down there, mounted down there. This is just all the lines and stuff. I'm going to have it hardwired in with a switch. The pump will go through to the front water tank, which is there. So we've got 83 litres in there. So it'll be permanently mounted and pumped into there. And then I'll make an extra hose. So if the pump's empty, the tank's empty, sorry, or we've got access to a creek or buckets or jerrycans, which is unconnect that line there, plumb in a second hose, and there, go from there. So here's the mount here. Digitech audio visual 13-inch 27. It holds, what's it, 20 kilos. So this thing's 5 kilos, so not a problem mounting the Joolca to it. I went to the old one because it's trusted, it's reliable. And another reason we went to the old one is the pump. This pump here, you can actually bolt it down. The new one's in a waterproof case, which is great for camping, but not for what we want to do. We want to have it mounted permanently on the floor there, so it's always set up. So just going to run through a few of the things we've been doing during lockdown, getting ready for travelling around Australia. Number one, probably noticed the stone guards on. We used to just have max tracks here, but I found somewhere brilliant to mount them. So we got the original stone guard back on, but it's been reshaped and extended by myself. Yeah, there's the toolbox there. How good is that? Got to say thanks to Tripod Mate for the tripod I'm using right now. It's pretty cool. I'll give you a look at that later on. Here's the rear of the trailer. So we've now got the shovel mount underneath there. Max tracks up on top, and up there we've got our quicker warning we've managed to get. They just slide onto the sail track. They're actually the sidewall for your awnings off your cars. So I think they're about 60 bucks each. We've got 2 of them, so we can rock up somewhere. They stay on. We can put them up if we want. We can leave them on the roof, or we can slide them off and put our big wraparound awning on if we want, if we're there for a few days. So here's the Max Trax mount on the kitchen. 2 pins. Take them out, we can put them under the wheels, level the trailer up. If we go somewhere and we're not sure, lock the tailgate up, and no one can steal them. You can't get to the pins, you can't slide them out, they're all bolted on. So, another thing we've done, it's on a different video, is we've put new Cruise Master trailing arms in, giving us a 60mm lift and widened the track to match the Patrol. Yeah, it's a full video, I'll put a link in. So that's them down under there, they've been Raptor coated. Plenty of ground clearance now, lifts the water tanks up. I've also put rubber underneath all the water tanks, protect them from stones. So you can see they've had a fair bit of stone damage. Put water gauges in, and we've also got 160 watt solar. So the way this works, I just this line here stays on, just disconnect it here and down there, and when the roof closes I just connect there to the line there, and then she's charging up the batteries while we're driving. Inside I have made new covers on the doors. So the old ones were a lot wider and they went all the way to the floor. So if you had anything on the floor, you couldn't open the drawers up. The other side we sit our toilet, so they're a lot narrower, making it easier to open the two drawers up with the toilet sitting there. Paying them for the kids, boy, girl, mum and dad. And yeah, they're pretty snazzy, they work well. They're a lot lighter too, and they're not MDF, so a lot more resistant to any water or moisture. They won't swell up and blow up. Alright, so here's the back of the hot water system, and when you look through the sides, you can just see you've got enough clearance for just enough for a pop rivet. As you can see, there's all bolts coming through, so taking this off is a pain. Everything's bolted to it. So yeah, so what I did is just very carefully drilled through it. I'll show you the drill bit in a minute, what I did to it, and then just pop rivets, which is perfect. And she's nice and secure, she's not going to go anywhere. They're big strong pop rivets too, they're not little light ones. Yeah. Alright, so here's the drill bit, and what I've done so I didn't go through the back of it and into something important, I put a bit of tape on it and a little zip tie, and it just limits how deep you can drill. I'll get the camera a bit closer. How deep you can drill into something. And there's the hole there, that one there. And it stops the drill. And you know, if you drill through the metal and you got a bit of pressure on it, poof, straight in, gas line or a water line. So, little trick, bit of electrical tape. Zip tie helps as well. And then you won't have any issues about drilling into something brand new. That's really important. Alright, so I'll show you how the mount works. So we've got it just temporarily mounted here. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take the drawer off first to get to access there and put bolts in. And it just swings out in this sort of an action here. So you can have it facing this way or that way. The heat is well away from the trailer. And when it swings back in, this is how the pump will sort of be working. This blue one goes to the shower unit, the hot water unit, sorry. And this side here will run through to the tank. Put a tap there so when you're traveling, water's not going to come out of the pump while you're, especially when you're off-roading the cars and the trailer's moving side to side. And then yeah, this is the hook. We'll bolt this one on here, it's just our old kids seat. And we'll put one on this side. And then that's how it'll all work. This just swings out like this. Perfect. Mostly fitted. So swing it out. Look. Alright, there's the pump mounted. We got these two here, these brackets here. I've got a slight bend on them. So when the TV bracket goes back against the wall, it holds it in there. We've got a mount there and there for the strap to go around it. And taking the drawer out of here, so we can put some bolts through it, not just tech screws but proper bolts. So that's the outlet to the unit. This is the inlet. So I've got to drill a hole for the water to the tank, and the power, I'm going to put a switch on here so we can have it turned off so it doesn't accidentally turn on while we're traveling. Alright, we'll give you a look when it's a bit further along. So here's our little tripod mate I've been using. It's pretty cool. the head can go, you can hold the camera this way, across this way, YouTube style, or up and down like you would for Instagram. You can also take the head off and put a GoPro mount on it. Unscrew it, put the GoPro mount on, or you can put a regular camera or mount onto it. The best part about it is the three little legs. They're all flexible, so you can bend them around. Oh, jeez, it's pretty strong. You can bend them around things to grab on. You can adjust the heights with them, or you can do what I was doing and use it as a selfie stick out there. So great little tripod. We keep it on the dashboard, and yeah, you can fits heaps of different cameras because it winds in and out. All the fittings are really well done. One of the best things, because we do most of our photos and filming with phones, so this thing's perfect for it. So yeah, tripod mate, check them out, they're great. We're about done, all plumbed in, tested, it's working great. I'll show you what we got. Here's the tap for the tank. Open the tank up, turn the power on, there's the switch for it. There's your outlet, gas line. I just got it to a spare gas bottle, but it reaches to the one in the trailer. It's all set up. That's just filling up. We've got a few different settings on it, and that's the lowest water flow. So we turn that up. A bit hard to do with one hand. Turn that up. Like I said, a bit hard to do with one hand. Turn it off. It's just a pressure pump. So yeah, happy with that. Alright, I'll run through how quickly it is to put away now. Alright, turn the gas bottle off. Turn that off. Close the tank. Take the water off. Take the gas. Let that drain out. That's it. Swing it away. Put the water in there. We'll pack all these up and put them in a bag. And then we can just close it up and we're done. How good is that?